So who signed in as iPhone?
Jason, it might be me, Tyrone Hunter.
All right, Tyrone, thank you.
Good afternoon. This is Angelica, Judge Hernandez, secretary. He just had me get on here to advise you that he's currently on the record on a hearing. He'll be on as soon as he's done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're gonna start exactly in one minute. I'm still letting some folks in. And I do believe we have Ron Small came in. Is he still here with us? All right. And I also see Director Barcliffe.
I'm here, Jason.
All right. I'm gonna see two David Sims. Two David Sims is better than one, right?
Yes, but I need to get rid of the other. Okay, thank you.
Please do. Michelle.
Yes, I do.
Okay, Director, we're ready when you are. Barcliffe. How you doing?
Good afternoon. This meeting is being held in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meeting Act. Notice of this meeting has been provided on the Essex County website. Jason, roll call.
Yes. Keisha Manning or Kenneth James? Anna Rivera? Was she on? Also logged on? Or Keisha Walker? All right, so probation is here. Catchy's here. Asmaret?
Present.
Michelle Kalari?
Here.
Anyone from DCPMP? I know it's not David. No, yet. Is Laura in?
I don't see her.
Rosie?
Here.
Director Ramos or Valentine Richardson? Representative from the youth shelter? Anyone from, Ms. Elmore's shop? Todd Barcliff? Tyrone?
Tyrone's present.
Lieutenant John Henriquez?
You got me, present.
All right, got you now. Colette DeGrazia? Eileen Fishman? April Carwell?
Here.
Ali Rice? Oh, there was Colette right there. Ali Rice? David Armstrong? Present. Kenneth Douglas?
Here, Jason.
Laurie Scott Pickens? Laquanda Williams?
Present.
Reverend Bernard Wilkes?
Here, Jason.
Jasmine Joseph Foreman?
Present.
Hey, Jasmine, stick around. Erica Cashaw?
Present.
Hey, Erica. David Sims?
Present.
Isaiah Fudge?
I'm here.
Sarah Cruz? Reggie Bledsoe?
Present.
I just saw this guy. Taida Elamine?
Good afternoon, present.
Afternoon. Shelton Thurman? Dr. Joby? Josephine Garcia? Coach Lucas?
Garcia present. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Coach Carroll? All right, so I know I let a few people in. If you didn't hear me call your name, could you let everyone know if you're present?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Colette DeGrazia from the Division of Community Health in Essex County.
Thank you.
This is Kenneth James, Essex County Courts.
Kenneth. Anyone else?
Gwendolyn Williams, Essex County Prosecutor's Office.
Also, Ali Reese.
Director, we have 27 voting members here today. And Todd, are you still there?
Okay, we ready to go, Jason?
Approval of the meeting minutes?
So at this time, ask for a motion to approve the meeting notes from the June 19th meeting.
Laurie Scott Pickens.
I second.
Who's that? Asmaret, thank you.
Minutes approved. New business. Next section, the home detention monitors program options, the update.
Yeah, so in regards to new business on the home detention monitors, there will be funding for the home detention monitors through the state community partnership will officially end on July 30th. This was due to poor monitoring practices in the and the absence of the corrective action plan. However, there are some potential alternative programs that has not met the level of services. So this doesn't mean that that there's no services for kids that are on home detention. This will actually leave the family court to consider some alternative placements options for 2025. In regards to the funding, our allocation person will provide a report on the subcommittees. And, basically we'll be talking about funding options for 2025, given that this is a 1/3 set aside hasn't been fully drawn. And also options for 2026 for funding and resource and planning. Is there any questions regarding the home detention monitors not being funded past July 30th? That this will no longer be a program that the Youth Service Commission will fund? Yes, in regards to funding for either, right now for 2025, we have a few funded programs that has not reached their level of services. So there are options that the judges could, or the family court can say, hey, this is an option for the kids to go to while they are, for them to be a alternative to detention. LaQuanda Williams?
Yes, my question is, was this change in the detention alternatives brought before the commission prior to today? Because July 30th is in a couple of days. So,
Yes, it was brought up at our last Youth Service Commission.
The alternatives to detention will be what on August 1st?
So currently, there are a few programs that the Youth Service Commission has that is being provided funding for detention alternatives, such as the Eden Reporting
Maybe
Center.
I asked the question wrong. Currently, under law, there are certain detention alternatives. Global positioning, electronic monitoring, home detention, right? And home detention, house arrest, and that's it. So if there is not a home detention alternative, based on what I'm hearing, what is the plan as it pertains to individuals being either remanded or not having any alternatives?
So
because everybody is not going to go on an ankle bracelet. And the reason I'm asking that is because release conditions don't always happen in court. The screening tool allows for releases, and it's a statewide, so it's a little concerning that it's only going to be GPS as of this meeting.
LaQuanda, so again, there are various detention alternative programs that the Youth Service Commission does provide funding for, and then there's other alternatives that the judges can determine what they want to do with the kid in regards to going to a home detention program. Also, did you have a question or comment, Michelle Kalari?
I was just going to say that she is correct. So Class B home detention will be gone, and I believe that there were a few children that were still on that will have to either be stepped up to GPS, or they can be stepped down to just the regular home detention. Both judges utilize what they refer to as house arrest, where the child is monitored by the family. But in addition to that, there are other program options like the Aspira, like the Day Reporting Center, like our other evening reporting center that judges can plug in for this time lapse while we figure out what we're doing with the Class B home detention program.
Is there any other questions?
Do
Thank-
we know, I'm sorry, this is LaQuanta again, and since I have to explain this to victims of crime, do we know when we anticipate, some form of resolution, the next meeting, the meeting after January, like,
Well, this is why this is new business. We're letting, again, we let everyone at our last youth service commission know that this was, the monitoring didn't go well. This is the new business in regards to the home detention monitors. And as soon as we find out more information, especially coming from our family court judges, we'll be providing that to the public as well.
okay, I don't think you understand what my issue is from a victim perspective, but I'll take it offline with the judges and the public defender and the prosecutor, because this, is problematic, as this is a detention alternative that's within the law. So these are the options instead of being remanded to the detention center. But okay, because no one is just on Aspira and ERC, they're on something else along with those programs. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe you don't, but it's just not one thing, it's that and something else.
All right, well,
Okay.
our public defender, the public defender, she just mentions, she agreed with you. She mentioned some of the options, and yes, there will be more conversation going forth about this, and we do hear your concerns, especially in regards to victim advocacy.
Can I just also add, I think in reference to victim advocacy, you're in a better position now to let your victims know that those children that have been accused of crimes will be under better supervision, as Class B is being defunded because there was poor supervision, right?
Michelle Kalari, I can't speak to that because I have not seen any monitoring documents, so I can't tell a victim something that has not been provided to me. Thank you so much.
Well, okay, but I think you can tell your victims that they did fail the monitoring and they cannot be funded, and we can't use county funds because it wasn't up to par. I understand you haven't seen the funding, but the commission is bringing it to you that those are the facts. So the reality too is that some of those kids that were on just this home detention where they were being checked up on 5 out of 7 days a week, one time, are now going to be stepped up to GPS in the interim if judges don't believe that there's enough supervision in the community. So I can see that there are going to be children that should not be on the GPS that will be on the GPS for a period of time because this program was insufficient.
So we're gonna move forward. Thank you to each of you.
Item number 5, subcommittee reports. Number 1, planning.
Good afternoon, Director Barcliffe. The Planning Subcommittee met earlier this week. We reviewed plan update, action items, and there were a few questions that were forwarded to the JJC. Additionally, we addressed the bylaws and inserted some changes that County Council had, and we plan to have those items submitted for approval and vote by the full commission at the September Youth Service Commission meeting.
Number 2, monitoring.
Yes, Director Barcliffe.
Speak a little louder, so Zoom worker hear you.
Sorry, he told me to yell. I don't have my megaphone when I was children. But we have been meeting, we have been doing visits, we have been providing monitoring oversight to community-based partners. We are way ahead in Essex County in terms of the numbers already completed. We have a couple of programs that still are scheduled for monitoring over the summer, and then one later this winter. So we are really far ahead of the process in terms of being on top of our monitoring processes over the past few months.
Okay, thank you. Number 3, allocation and proposal.
Okay, you want me to talk about the possible spend down?
Yeah.
All right, so as Director Martinez discussed, we will have some additional funds in our budget with the dissolution of the home detention. What we're looking to bring to the council is to consider whether or not with those funds, we allow other programs to ask for a one-time purchase to do something for their program, to expand it or improve the program in this one-time purchase. So it could be a piece of equipment, it could be anything that could enhance the program with the one-time purchase. We're also considering with the fact that we do recognize that there's a need for a Class B monitoring home detention, to potentially consider RFPing the entire home detention system out. So that would include GPS plus Class B, and that would be for 2026, right? So that would not be right now, but that is something that we're considering, weighing the pros and cons and determining what else we need. And at this point, we are looking for programs to draw down on their allocation, so we can have an idea of how much money we have left over in the budget, to determine what extra funds are available, so that we make sure that we're not giving any extra money back to the state.
Thank you. Yeah, so absolutely, any providers, any current providers, make sure that you're hitting your level of services. Make sure you're you're turning in your bills on time. So that way there might be an increase in funding soon, so for 2025. So I know a couple of people had their hands out. So this is some ways that we could draw down on our funds for 2025.
Thank you, Jason. Next, section 6, the Essex County Youth Services Commission updates and announcements. Jason.
Thank you. So as LaQuanda mentioned, we met with the subcommittee planning. We met a few times, and we have been updating our bylaws. The copies of proposed changes were going to be sent out before our next meeting, so that way it'll be on a new business agenda for September's meeting. Also, we're gonna have some presentations. We're gonna have a presentations from UCC's RTJ pilot the RTJ pilot program from UCC. We're also gonna be trying to bring in some of the partners that was affiliated with the UCC pilot program on the state side to join on that presentation. Also, there's gonna be a presentation from Track Scoops, which is our electric monitoring. To talk about their specialized caseload unit, which is a highly trained GPS data analyst and electronic monitoring investigators. So that's some of the things that we're trying to do. Well, is going to be presented for our next Youth Service Commission, and also a fiscal report. We'll be start at our next Youth Service Commission. So we haven't been doing our fiscal reports presentations, but there will be a fiscal report out at the end of every quarter at our Youth Service Commission. So vendors, make sure that your billing is all up to date, because during the presentation, it will be showing the dollar amount that was drawn, that you guys been spending down and things of that nature. So make sure that you guys are turning in your bills on time. And also, in regards for plan update, any members that's interested in joining a subcommittee, we are asking to email me prior for subcommittees in planning, proposal and allocations, monitoring, community engagement, and racial disparity in the juvenile justice system. And as our chairwoman for monitoring mentioned, that there's still 4 programs that need to be scheduled. She mentioned that there are going to be 3 in the summer, one in December. So we will be asking some folks to volunteer for those 3 that's coming up, because we just had 2 new providers that just came aboard recently. And that concludes my updates.
Thank you, Jason. Next item, Juvenile Detention Alternatives Initiative, Innovations Funding, update from the Urban League of Essex County.
Good afternoon, Patricia Sermon. We started the program June the 9th because of some hiccups and things of that nature. And I think I spoke about it a little bit on the previous meeting. We received a list of approximately 14 individuals to reach out to. We reached out to everyone, and those are the phone numbers for the parents and the guardians. Some would say they're coming and they wouldn't show up. We reached out to probation. So what we tried to do is keep everybody in the loop as to where we are. Spoke with Jason because we only received 3 people who showed up, 3 youth who came in. The program was scheduled to have up to 10 individuals, and those individuals, after working with us, would enroll in the summer program. Since none of the youth had enrolled into either the city or the county summer program, I reached out to Jason then and said, let's look at our program as being summer employment, being able to take some of the funds from the grant, and instead of, because they weren't going to get this $400 a stipend that was promised once they start a summer program, let's just go ahead and pay them as they enrolled in our program. So that's what we did. It's about $250 a week. One young lady comes consistently. One young man went to summer school and he wasn't really interested in doing anything in the evenings. And another young man comes sporadically. So as I'm sitting here and I'm hearing something about the home detention monitoring, maybe some of those individuals could be referred to our program. I did reach out to Mr. Moore to see if he had some probation individuals. So we're receptive to clients coming in and of course being referred through their probation officers so that we know that's where they're coming from. So that's where we are.
Thank you. And I know it's easy, so thank you for your,
Yeah. We call them consistently. My staff said we keep calling them, but that's what we have to do. And they have to understand that we have to call to see who wants to come. Now, hopefully with this additional funds, maybe they'll want to come and make a few extra dollars as they learn.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The next item is the Restorative and Transformative Justice for Youth and Communities Pilot Program. An update from United Community Corporation.
That's you.
Okay, so we continue.
Who are you again?
I am Susan Began. I'm the court liaison with the Restorative and Transformative Justice Program at UCC. This is my coworker, Michael. He is also working with our young people. So we have a group over the summer that is getting workshops with mental health services. Some days they come in and they're just relaxed. They have a safe place to stay. We have some of our participants who are employed through the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection program because they fall into the right age group. But we have things going on 5 days a week throughout the summer.
How many youth you guys currently have?
We have about, right now we have about 12.
Thank you.
And what's your capacity?
3 big ones,
Yeah.
300.
Yeah. But some have come and completed the program and have been able to get off the monitor, move on back into school. Others are continuing with us for our New Jersey Build program.
Did they not go through?
Through our New Jersey Build program, learning construction training. We're just trying to make sure they have all the resources needed, mental health services, substance use services, and a safe place to be.
Jason, Lori Scott Pick is talking here with a point of clarification and just understanding that given the capacity is that number 300 that Jason mentioned, maybe when the reporting is done to help us have a better understanding,
right,
is who's come in, who's been successful, you know, how many slots you have available is useful and helpful in the conversation because we're kind of pulling it out at this point, but it would be useful if you knew all of that information to the extent that you can.
Sure, sorry. So in all, we have 71 participants. That was the right number. 71 participants. And again, some have graduated through the program, some are come with us, come to see us, you know, consistently. And we're still getting referrals from community organizations, probation, parole, the courts.
Absolutely. And then I know as part of the actual law, I know that any youth service commission member, that you guys are supposed to be reporting out on our youth service commission meetings, any commissioners that have questions and things of that nature, you guys should be able to report out. So if there's any questions that, whether if you guys are on Zoom or over here, that something that you would like to know what's going on in regards to the RTJ pilot program, especially when it concerning our UCC, please send me these questions, and then that way we could have it incorporated in our next youth service commission meeting. Thank you.
Okay, for our next item, we have the State Community Partnership and Family Court Program updates. First group is Aspira.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wilfredo Guzman. I'm the program director at SPIDA. The youth in our ERC program continue to do actually really well. They've been participating more, showing up every day, and seem to be really building together, coming close together, like working as a team, especially when they participate in our recreational part of it. Our recreation, that's starting to blossom. Our enrollment continues to rise. We still have openings, so if anyone's interested, please contact me. I'll be more than happy to give you the information. It doesn't cost anything, and we're open all year round between 3:30 and 7:30, Monday through Friday.
I think I asked before, I'm not sure if I got it. Make sure you send over a flyer in
I
regards to.
did, I'll do it again after this meeting, but I did send one. I have some flyers today. If anyone should want one, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to give one.
And that's for your recreation program.
That's correct.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next, we have the Division of Youth Services, Youth Service Commission, Multidisciplinary Team Conveyors.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Natalie Palazzo. I'm part of the FBT multidisciplinary team. So far, as of right now, for 2025, we have served a total of 120 youth. With this quarter, I believe we have served so far 15 youth. And our next MDT detention alternative meeting should be this upcoming August 13th at 2 o'clock at the 212 Washington Courts Family Building via the 10th floor, room 107. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have the Essex County Prosecutor's Office Summer Internship Program and What's It All About Conference.
Good afternoon, everyone. Currently, we are in, this is Gwendolyn Williams from the Prosecutor's Office, giving this report today. We started our program on Monday, July the 7th, and we will be going up through August the 8th as the last day of the program. Currently, the students have been engaging in preparing for mock trial, as well as yesterday they had the opportunity to go to Philadelphia to Independence Hall, see the Liberty Bell, as well as visit some of the other sites when it comes to how the United States was formed. So far, they have had a lot of different workshops. We have a very exciting summer planned for them. Today, they had an etiquette class that they attended where they were taught proper etiquette when having an interview over a meal. And that was done at Bell Italia in Orange today. So it is a very diverse program that we have. Every day there's something different for the students, and they are engaged. So it is an exciting summer for them. We had approximately 80 people to interview for the summer internship program. Of that number, we had accepted 32 students. We waitlisted 7 students, and for other reasons, students were either denied because they didn't qualify, meaning that they did not live in Essex County. We had a few students who were not rising high school seniors who could not participate in the program. And we had some students that withdrew because they had to attend summer school. we are also with regard to that program, with regard to our What's It All About youth conference that is scheduled for December. We will be at NJIT. That's where we had it last year. We anticipate to have between 400 and 500 students participate in that one-day youth conference where students learn about various different social service agencies and how they can help them. We will have a guest speaker. The contract is out with NJIT to commit to a date in December. It's normally the week before Christmas, and when school starts in September, the actual announcements will be going to the various Essex County schools so that they can RSVP to be in attendance on that day. If you have any other questions, I am available. Nicole Graves, who you normally hear from, is with the students right now, and they will be ending their day at approximately 3:30. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we'll have an update from iMatter Inc., the early intervention program.
Good afternoon. My name is Curtis Moore, I'm Executive Director of iMatter. Currently, we are working with 12 individual youth rather. We on service so far 36 for the year. Out of the 12, 9 of them we assist with navigating enrolling to summer camp for free in the city of Newark. 2 have received their permits, and 4 of them have enrolled in the summer youth program. So I mean, we just do different events throughout the community. We have had a book bag giveaway, which was donated 300 book bags from the Prudential Center. So all our youth receive book bags full of supplies, and we are continuing to work with our youth.
You guys still accepting youth?
We are still accepting youth, even though, you know, our target population, I mean, our target number is 48. I mean, again, our motto is no eject, no reject. I mean, if you refer them, we still working with them, whether on the books or off the book, we still service them.
Thank you.
Next, we'll have an update for Leaders for Life, Prevention Day and Evening Reporting Center programs.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nicole Williams on behalf of Leaders for Life. Currently, we are still growing strong with our juvenile detention evening and day reporting, as well as our prevention program. We are currently coming up on our second community-based violence intervention project that will be taking place in September. We currently have 2-day, 1 evening detention program referrals, and we did receive 2 new current referrals as well that we're working with the families to get them involved. We also have our different community service projects that's coming up for our detention program. Due to them being on monitoring devices, we have to do things indoors. So we're always trying to find different things. So even if anyone has any other projects that we could possibly collaborate with to incorporate those into our program, that'd be great. But we are consistently working with the young men here for our prevention program. We're currently doing a lot of different activities. We're still looking into doing our HBCU tour coming up in August. We're currently still doing daily and weekly outdoor and indoor projects with our prevention program that we have here. And we also have our counseling and mediation for our detention program that we do with tailored counseling and mediation, where we work with the individuals that are here daily and evening on career services, career counseling, resume building, job search assistance, interview preparations, and also career planning for sustainable job opportunities. So that way, we're always working with these young men to get them involved in something and everything, to get them different job opportunities that's available to them once they are off the monitoring devices or once they're done with our program, as well as giving them the opportunity to attend Leaders for Life, our daytime high school, once they are completed with the program here. And that's pretty much all I have for today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have the Superior Court of New Jersey, the Essex Vicinage Probation, the Youth Engagement Program.
Okay,
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kechi Omudinja. I just want to present that our youth engagement program in SS is going very well. This session has been a very great summer for our youth because we have fun-filled activities for them. We took the youth out to the museum, which they had fun with, and we took them to the Dr. Zuba. It was a great event. They all enjoyed it. So we're having our summer barbecue this coming Monday, and we also collaborating with other agencies that will come in and talk to the kids, mentor them and try to find out ways to engage them more in the community. So the kids are so excited, especially this summer with all the fun things that we have planned for them. And they're also looking forward to the graduation, which will be our second for the year. It's coming up in December 8th. So we have also people that donated book bags. So it's more like starting early to prepare them for back to school and also to mentor them and coach them if there's any challenges that they might face before the school starts. It's the right time to talk about it. So we'll try to help them to navigate more towards back to school. So the kids are all excited and we have a whole lot of programs set up already for the year to engage the kids. And I just want to thank everyone that have a voice that once we invite them, they come over and they try to help us to collaborate more for the success of our kids. Thank you.
So when's the barbecue again?
It's coming on Monday, Friday, just Monday at Evergreen, just close.
Oh,
to
right around the
60.
corner.
Yeah.
Michelle, lunch. Thank you.
Right.
Next, we'll have an update from Team Resurrection, New Pathways.
Hi, my name is Malika. I'm the Executive Director of Team Resurrection, Community Outreach. Our New Pathway program, we named it New Pathway because instead of having our regular mentoring program, we wanted to set aside just for the juveniles that's just impacted. We wanted to give it the name New Pathways to set the mind, to change the mindset of the youth that's coming in, and also to keep the staff that's working with them, with that same mindset. We continue with the mentoring that we have been doing. We engage with the youth basically every day. We try to be with them maybe 3 to 5 days. The reason why I say 3 to 5 days is because some youth can't be in the in-house sessions. We have to do them, have our counselors go out to their homes because of the conflict with other gang members or things like that they may be involved in. But we do stay in contact with them 5 days a week. When we do go and do our intake, we usually do our intake in the home so we can survey the home and environment that the youth is in. And that way we can implement any wraparound services that may be needed with the family to help the youth with this transition with the court system and trying to stay on the right path. We also have a housing component it's called the New Pathway Transitional Housing. We're still waiting on state approval for some of the components of that. But right now, how we handle that is when the kid is in a situation where they can't be at home, it runs almost like an exchange student type of program. We have other family members or other people or organizations that would take the child in on a temporary basis, not through foster care and nothing like that. It's just a contract that we have with the parent and with the host home that we have the children. But hopefully we'll be getting state approval soon to have the transitional home like really functioning the proper way.
Thank you.
A question, Alicia Holman?
Quick question. If I'm understanding you correctly, those that are going in for housing, you have it set up for them to go into a family's home?
A family member home, yes.
Are they state certified to take that on?
Well, not state certified, no, they're just mostly relatives of the youth that know the youth right now. We have to get clearance with the state to actually have the building itself certified for that. So that's what we're trying to do now. But just to get the kid out of any immediate danger or something like that, that's what we do. We reach to the host family that's going to accept the child. Primarily it's a relative of the child.
So it's a relative of the child. Okay.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Okay, next we'll have an update, Township of South Orange Police Department, the Junior Police Academy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nico Nasisi with the South Orange Police Department. We're set to run our program hasn't run yet. We're set to run our program next week. It's a 1-week program. So I got 29 applications, so we got 29 youths enrolled. Like I said, it's Monday through Friday next week. This is my 3rd year running it, so I'm feeling more and more comfortable with it each year. I'm excited to get it running, and I'll have a better update once it actually happens.
So there's another funded, I'm not sure if he's here, another junior police academy. So tell me so for your past 2 years, what was some of like your highlights? What was some of the things that you expect us coming in for your 3rd year? Because there might be some competition with a couple of other towns that they want to, see what town is better. So I'm hoping that gets set up sometime next year.
I got you. So it's really fun. It's basically a way for us, we bring in the kids, we show them every side of police work, the fun stuff, the inside the building, take them out to all the different units that you could think of. Like we've done boat rides with the state police. We've done SWAT demonstrations, K9 unit, traffic and motorcycles and all that stuff. And then on top of that, it's we utilize some field trips as well for fun stuff outside of police work to kind of get to know kids on a better, I'm not sure the word, but other than police functions, a way to get to know kids. Things like baseball games, Liberty Science Center, stuff like that. So just it's a little bit of everything, not just police stuff.
Good. I have one question in the back, Mr. Moore.
I was gonna ask the same thing. What's the age and what is the demographic? Like, is it just for South Orange kids, or is it for Essex County kids?
So to start, we like to do 10 to 13 South Orange residents, and then outside that, if I don't receive enough applications through that, I open it up to Maplewood next, because they're our neighboring town. And then if I don't receive anything from Maplewood, it's open up to the county, and then it will be a first come, first served basis. And 10 to 13 is not a hard line. We accommodate, I would say 8 is probably the youngest that we could do. And then we actually have accepted 14-year-olds in the past. Like I said, it's all depending on the applications that come in.
And what is your target number?
The target number was 35.
And you already at 29?
We have 29, yeah. So we didn't reach the target number as of yet, unfortunately, but we'd like to get 35.
So you still can, and this is like the reason, this is an opportunity for all providers is to network, to introduce you to the public where your program is and say, hey, guess what? We haven't reached our level of services. We need help. Can you I'm basically saying we need, you accommodate extra kids. If it's not from the township of South Orange, you could do Maplewood, and then after Maplewood, open out to the whole Essex.
This was a comment and observation. I didn't hear you say the hours of operation.
9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, and then the other thing in terms of expansion into Essex County, because of where South Orange sits, you're not only your Maplewood, but Irvington and East Orange, and so, and Newark in terms of Vailsburg, so you've got that whole corner up there for your consideration, so I just want to point that out.
And the reason why I asked, because I have kids that I can refer to you.
Okay.
But the population that I serve is North Irvington. But the objective of the Almana program is to connect them with community resources and being able to build relationships, or rather positive outlooks of police. So I think that would be a great opportunity for some of our kids in Newark as a whole to be able to connect with you, and we can talk after this.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you. That's kind of like the hope of the program. That's perfect. Yeah.
Thank you.
Our next update will be from the Township of West Orange Police Department, the Junior Police Academy.
How's everyone doing? Sergeant Ed Diaz with the West Orange Police Department. We had our Junior Police Academy. The actual academy was held June 23rd through June 27th up at Liberty Middle School. Like South Orange, we have a very similar itinerary where we bring agencies from all over the state to do demonstrations. Our target is generally, is always 90. This year we had 92. We squeezed in 2 more students. So, you know, we made that work. So far during the summer, we went on 2 trips. We went to a water park June 15th. We went to an aquarium earlier this week, the Camden Aquarium. Next week, we're going to take the kids fishing on a 2-day trip, teach them how to fish. August 6th, we're taking them to a Mets baseball game. August 15th, back to the water park. And then August 27th, we're bringing them to a Yankee game. Just to add to what Director Martinez was saying about the group competitions, that came up during our monitoring. One of our students enjoys the program so much. He was a 4-year student. He said he brought up an idea of having other junior police academies compete in group competitions with our academy, which logistically may seem like a nightmare, but I liked it. I do like the idea, and hopefully one day we could get it done. That'd be great to collaborate with other townships.
Portland is great.
See? I'm glad you two are separated right now. You know, and I'm sure the prosecutor's office, they'll be involved in this one too.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Our next update will be from United Community Corporation, the Summer and Family Engagement Program.
Yes, how are you? I am Charles Mann. I am the project director at UCC, and I have my co-worker, Mr. Alfred, deal with me. We at this time, thus far, we have a total of 36 that have come in. We have 5 that are currently with us. As far as our summer, we have met our max of 25. The things that we have done thus far is we've changed our curriculum a little bit, because after working with the youth that have come through our program, we noticed that they need to see gratification right away. So we've implemented an entrepreneurship program within our program, and currently we're about to start teaching them how to day trade and how to also buy and sell stocks. We find that the day trading was very good because they can see the money right away. We have a makeshift that we have where they, not actual money, but they can see themselves buying shares, and they're doing Forex, which is foreign exchange. So they're buying and selling money throughout the country. And it takes us into a different conversation. We can know the kids a little bit more, and we provided a safe space. One high note is that we had two kids that have finished the program successfully, but they still come. And we're still picking them up and dropping them off, but they actually still come to the program and to be a part of it because they enjoy the program.
Thank you.
Okay, our next update will be from the Youth Advocate Program, Family Engagement.
Good afternoon. Again, my name is Curtis Moore. I'm Senior Director for the Youth Advocate Program for the state of New Jersey. Right now, we currently have 4 intakes already completed with the family engagement, with 4 or 3, I think, they're still in the portal of waiting to get intakes set up. Right now, I guess with jams, we still don't have access to enter, but we've been keeping like paper files on the youth, the families that have been coming in, providing services for group for the families and the youth together and separate. Also like helping them learn how to navigate the juvenile justice system, and just being able to connect them to community resources to help them better understand what's going on. We built a partnership with Jahai Campbell, who is the Philadelphia first round pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. I connected with him. He donated book bags to our agency. And right now we are looking to get him to come in and talk to some of our families and our youth about family engagement, as he was once system impact as a juvenile. So
that's cool. But, how many kids was referred to, Gap Family Engagement Program?
It was eight.
Eight?
Six to eight.
That's a lot. Good. You heard that, UCC?
I heard that.
And Curtis don't sleep. Fine.
Yeah. He has 10 jobs. Thank you.
Yeah, for our next section, the Youth Justice Commission, updates and announcement. Court liaisons.
Nothing from this side right now.
Okay, thank you. JDAI,
She's not in.
the Restorative and Transformative Justice.
She's not in either.
Okay, moving on to the next section, Youth Service Commissioner and public comments and announcements.
Is there, we'll start with those who are on Zoom first. Is there anyone who wants to make an announcement, any upcoming events or that had happened?
I don't have any announcements. Gwen Williams.
Like Kenneth Douglas?
Let me get this going. Can you see me?
Yes.
Hey, Jason, how you doing? Hello, everybody. So I like to chime in on those police departments that actually have a youth academy like they have. So a little bit of history that I used to be the director of Orange Fire Department back in late 2014 up to 2021. During that time, and it's just my history in the background, I was the detective in the firefighting city of Newark. Now, inherently, fire departments really didn't have a youth program. Some people had an Explorer program, but it was really wasn't teaching much, and it was under kind of the Boy Scouts of America. So when I was the director in the city of Orange back in 2014, I prompted the mayor to say I wanted something different. I wanted a junior public safety academy. Now, when I started it back then, it was a collaboration between the fire department and police department, and teaching them and grooming them pretty much to be the next public safety professionals. Now, with this junior public safety academy, teach them CPR, AD, they get their certifications, and everything related to fire and police, to the radio room. We took them trips to the World Trade Center. We took them down to the Rock and the state police. We had other agencies come talk to them. It was a great buy-in for the community and other entities around Essex County. Now, I'm currently the director of the Trenton Fire Department, and actually down here, we incorporated dive into, and I brought the program down here, dive and hazmat. Of course, the state facilities are down here too. We sent them to Washington, DC, of course, World Trade Center, Morris County Public Safety Academy, other state police facilities, of course, the State House and so forth and so on. And we still teach them stuff in the classroom so they don't lose the skills going back to school come September. Now, one thing I pride myself on is the fact that I'm more about quality than quantity. So the number of kids is not important to me more than the quality that you put in for the summer program. So our program runs from early July to the end of August. So this is probably having this Junior Public Safety Academy, probably the 10th year doing it since being a director. It's been successful in the city of Orange. It's been successful, overly successful in Trenton, New Jersey, which I did partner with the police department also, because OEM and the EMS division, along with the fires, under myself. And I made it bigger, expanded it more. And actually, it's been a great program. And actually, to the points of those persons running those other academies, we did have children already actually become firefighters from the time I was in the city of Orange, and actually some here that aged out since I've been here that actually are looking to take the test in another year. They actually started later on, but it's between the age of 12 and 16. One thing that we did do also, we did get funding from New Jersey manufacturers, Capital Health, and some other agencies also, and corporations that actually believed in the program, and actually we got funding from them also. Fortunately, I didn't get none from the Youth Service Commission, but I guess the applications went late. That's a whole nother story. But for that period of time, I think anything that's for the youth is a great program, especially when you're trying to replenish the ranks in police, fire, and EMS. And that's one thing that the Junior Public Safety Academy that I started is really working well. And listen, anybody, I can collaborate with anybody. I'm up for friendly competition up and down the state, you know. So I ask you all, if you choose to, you can come see our graduation. I usually have a big graduation for them. The kids get awards and everything because they get about 7 certificates, you know, from scuba diving to boat safety to swimming to hazmat to CPR AD certification and so forth and so on. So our scheduled graduation is going to be August 15th, which is going to be at the State Museum Auditorium down in Trenton. Should be a big one. This year I got 30 kids. Last year I think I had 35. We are strict and we are paramilitary, so these kids do PT every day. You know, so you get stronger and smarter at the same time. And some parents actually commend us because of the fact that the kids were a different child when they went back to school. They totally changed. And some kids academy actually taught them a lot, and the parents commended us on that. You know, so that's I just want to talk about that.
So Director Duck, what do you have in Essex that you could go to? Is that program just in Trenton or
No.
Mercer County?
No, so one thing, so me coming from Essex County, actually I gave the template to the Newark Vulcan Pioneers, the Black Firefighters Association here. So actually they're running an academy similar to ours now, but I think the age group is a little different. So they're looking more for the recruitment side of it. But they have an academy that's going on right now. It's similar to the one I gave that I do.
So here goes the good news. There's always
Yes.
you can always start getting ready to apply for RFP for next year, so that way these kids will be ready for come 2026.
Well, I tell you this, you know, being from Essex County myself, you know, under my nonprofit Flame, I'm definitely going to look forward to starting up one under probably the county and just make it even bigger, maybe have platoons. And I'll see if anybody receptive in joining me in doing that.
Thank you. We got a
All right.
hand up from Laura.
Hi, everyone. My name is Laura Varelis Arroyo. I am work for the Power Back program at an organization called the Partnership for Change. Power Back is our teen dating abuse outreach program. During the school year, we go into high schools across the state and we do assemblies and tablings and lots of different things to bring awareness to the issue of teen dating abuse. I actually was connected with you all because I worked with Coach Lucas for the summer youth program. And we gave 4 presentations to that program this past summer. All of our presentations are free. We're an entirely grant-funded program. We know that 1 in 3 girls, 1 in 7 boys, and 1 in 4 LGBTQ+ youth will be impacted by an abusive relationship between the ages of 16 and 24. And so it's a really pervasive issue. We will go anywhere. We mostly present in Northern Jersey, like Essex, Union, Bergen, Passaic, Hudson County. But we can literally go anywhere as long as we have a projector with sound. The age ranges that we present to are the ages of 13 and 19. 13 tends to be a little bit young, so we do prefer a little bit older if possible, but if we need to tone it down for 13-year-olds, we'd be happy to do that too. I do want to also just share, we do confidential surveys at the end of our presentations. And for all 4 presentations we did with the summer program with Coach Carroll, we surveyed 99 teenagers. Of that number, 58% identified as dating or in a past relationship, and of that number, 61% identified as being in an abusive relationship. So that equates to about 35 teens. So anybody that partners with us does get a confidential evaluation at the end of the presentation, and we also provide INRs, or anybody who stays with us after can speak with us confidentially, ask any questions that they have, and it's a great program. So like I said, during the summer, I know it's already end of July, but if anybody has any teen groups that they would benefit from a free presentation from us, let me know. I can put my email in the chat. Or if anybody needs anything during the school year for our next grant cycle, which starts in September, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. So thank you all so much. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Yeah, I know in years past, we definitely I forgot the name of the I think the only one who was still around was Michelle, Alicia, maybe Michelle, we used to provide funding for safe dates. I'm not sure who was the exact provider, but they had stopped because the doing monitoring, they wasn't reaching their goals and objectives, the level of services, just almost horrible. And then it stopped being a need for Essex. So when you provide this information, that's definitely helpful. So that way, when we are doing some planning, we definitely need to take a look on going to in regards to doing a safe dates program. So
Yeah, yes, we're happy to partner with anyone. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
if it's and the only way funding could be provided to any vendor or nonprofit or community-based organization or government agency, it has to be part of the plan. So when we're doing our plan update, we had to look and see what is the need of Essex, what are the kids needing, what's the needs of Essex again. So we if there's a need, that's something that our planning committee will talk about and then put it forth to the Youth Service Commission in regards to updating our plan. So thank you for
Thank you.
coming.
I'm going to put my email in the chat on Zoom if anybody has any questions.
Is there anyone else, Youth Service Commission? I know there's a lot of upcoming events. Is Taida Alamin still here? Or if not, our director, Valentina Green, she could talk about the upcoming book bag event that the county's having over here at 50 South Clinton. I'm not sure if it's under you.
Afternoon, everybody. Valentina, Director of Vision Training. We have an upcoming back to school event. I will give you August 16th. So I'll make sure Jason has that information so we can forward it to everyone. We're also working on an employer event. We're going to have a vendor event. We're trying to get individuals who are interested in having a CWEP. CWEP is our community work experience program. So if anybody would be interested in potentially having any of our customers work there, get work experience at your sites, we'll be having that meeting in October.
This is for adults or adults and adults and young people?
Age 18. Okay, so that covers partial.
It's there.
It's there.
It's there.
Hi, sorry, Jason, I was here. Thank you, Director. I shared the flyer in the chat if anybody would like to share it with their networks.
Thank you.
Aida is also the point of person for the CWEP as far as getting vendors.
Yes, we have about 78 vendors right now, so we no longer taking vendors. But as if you could share with your networks, that would be great. Thank you.
Thank you. April, anything, April? I've been seeing a lot. I wish Coach Carroll was here, but I've been, for those that don't know, there's a summer work youth employment program. And I know there's some kids that come over here. I love to see these kids, and it's just like kind of special to me.
Their head in the back. So, as the woman mentioned earlier, we've had summer youth. We hired 200 summer youth employment young people this summer. We had 3 different start dates. Our first start date actually has ended. They ended last Friday. So we have 2 more groups going now. We hired young people between the ages of 16 to 24. Anywhere in Newark, it was first come, first serve. We had an application interview process. We did not do Newark because Newark applied for the same grant, so they have their own application process. So we did Valentine County. And we have them at locations throughout the county. We've had them at some of the township offices as well as some small businesses. So they have a plethora. This year we actually have solicited the zoo. So we do actually have the zoo as a work site this year. Yeah, so the kids were really excited about that. And during week one, we gave all of the young people a work readiness, work experience workshop. My staff, we had the power bank. We had so many different workshops for the young people to get them together and ready for employment, but also to have safe conversations about their home lives, employment, and everything like that. So it's been a really, really great experience. But from that, we also had 4 community service projects. The one that Jason was mentioning was that it was a social media. So if you're interested, you can look at Essex County Youth on Instagram or Facebook, and you can see a bunch of pictures and things that they've uploaded. We also have a closet that we are building that's where the door is closed. They will be collecting clothing, jewelry, toiletries for young people who are in need of clothes for work or job situations. The third project is a podcast. Behind these things here is podcast equipment. So each group is doing their own podcast. And then last but certainly not least is the most popular is they're actually painting a mural. So we had a previous WIOA participant to come back and act as the artist to help and facilitate them to learn about painting and mixing paints and putting things together. But they will actually have a mural that we put up on display here. Once all projects are complete, we will be hosting a launch where you can see all of the items, and we'll definitely make sure everyone here is invited once those projects are completed. So it is a really, really great experience we are having this summer, and the kids really love it. The interviewing process, these workshops has really, really been a great success. All of the work sites are really happy with the young people now that they feel that they're fully equipped as they're coming to their work sites, and the young people are really, really getting great information. So it's been a great summer, and we are in the thick of things. We are moving forward, but once everything is completed with the community service project, I'll definitely share that information here.
Could I give you a compliment? The students will remain nameless.
Yes.
But there are students who this is their second or third year in. They are raving about everything that you all are doing this year. And they've been in it 2 prior years.
Yes.
But the compliments are through the roof. And so compliments to whatever you did and changed. Although I didn't ever think anything was wrong. But I would say that the compliments, I've heard them, they've reached out to me to tell me how wonderful they are. They're in sites in Newark actually, but they're Essex County residents, so.
Thank you very much. We definitely, I want to say thank you to Director Green. She allowed us to really restructure our summer program, and we've come up with a formula that we think is really, really great. So like I said, when we have the event, whatever that looks like, we'll definitely go into detail in terms of what that structure looks like, because it has been a hit with both the young people and work sites as well. So we'll
I definitely see an improvement, just talking to the kids, looking at these kids. I mean, can you save us 10 to 15 kids next year? You know, maybe kids that was on probation, or but hopefully we could do something, collaborate next year.
Yeah, we definitely had conversations with them on work ethics and things like that, and it really has been impactful. So thank you, Director Green, for allowing us to definitely look at changing the structure. It's been a great.
I'll make a mention of this, for us to have a follow-up conversation.
Absolutely. Is there any other people, public portion, any other announcements before we adjourn?
I have something. So at UCC, we also have our New Jersey Build program, which is for those between 16 and 26, people of color and women is the population we're looking for, to get more people of color and women into the construction trades. A lot of times, if our youth are appropriate in the right age bracket, we can have them go from RTJ and into New Jersey Build, so they get their construction certifications, plus job development, resume writing, all of that, so that they become employable. and not just, working at McDonald's, nothing's wrong with that, but if the way construction is going around the state, it's a good thing to have those certifications under their belt. So if anyone knows of anyone in that age bracket, if you want information, we can send you a flyer. It's a great program. They have a lot of fun. They're in the classroom learning and then they go out. So it's not just, 3 months of sitting in a classroom, because no one can do that. They learn something, they go out. So it's amazing what they're doing.
Then, yeah, please, forward it to me, that way we could share with the Youth Service Commission.
Yes.
Anyone else? Director?
Okay, our next meeting will be held Thursday, September 18th, 2025 at 2:00 p.m. located at 50 South Clinton in East Orange, New Jersey. For those unable to attend, there's always the virtual option by Zoom. At this time, I'd like to request a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I hear April, number 2.
Second.
Jason, do you still need me to hang around?
Yes, I have a special guest for you, right over here.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you.
Evening. Good day. Good day.
Thank you.
Hey, Jasmine, the gentleman said he's been trying to reach out to you.
You're trying to reach
He
me?
came in person just to see you. How you
You're trying to reach me? Via what?
Cell phone.
Via cell phone?
Williams, I'm with the Spirit program, the boxing program, a recreational program.
Can you come closer, please?
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry, you said you've been trying to reach me via phone? Can you hear me, Jason?
Guys, there's pizza next door if you want.
How you doing, Jasmine? You can hear me now?
Yeah, you said you've been trying to reach me via
How you doing?
phone?
I'm with the Boxing and Spirit program, the recreational program. I received your number from Will to reach out to you. I didn't get an answer, so I'm here now at the meeting.
Right. Did you reach out to the right phone number? Did he give you the right phone?
Say that one more time.
Did he give you the correct phone number?
My phone number?
No. Did he give you the correct phone number for me?
Yeah, he gave me give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up the last 4 digits. 2650?
Yeah, 908-397.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, maybe because I didn't know it was you. So anytime you call me, if somebody
Yeah, I left a voicemail. I don't know if you got it.
No, I don't check my voicemails often, to be honest, but anytime you're going to call me knowing that I don't know your number, please text me ahead of time so I know, because I don't answer numbers I don't know often. So if you could
If you could text me now and I'll call you, because it's very noisy. I can't do this this yelling back and forth over the noise.
Yeah,
Can you just,
I'm gonna send you a text right now, cause it's hard for me to hear you as well. And then I could call you a bit later if you're free.
yeah, and I put my information in the chat again.
Okay.
So text me now so I can save it and that I know it's you.
All right. I'm gonna text you right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we got like concrete, easy plan, one year.
All right, thanks, Jason. He's gonna text me. Thank you.